Hello guys, welcome to Slow Hustle. In this video I'll be sharing with you my first goat farm experience. Okay, so I'm going to tell you if goat farm is profitable in Nigeria or not. I'm going to explain all of that and what I've been through. So I've been a very good fan of goat farm. Okay, like I watch YouTube videos on it, I Google up and read articles on it, on goat farm and all of that, because I have keen interest in it. And as time goes by, I start saving some money. Okay, I start raising money to start a mini goat farm, maybe for like 20 or 50 goats. Okay, so that's a very small one to consider, but depending on how boxed up I am, so I just wanted to start something, okay, and see how it grows. So I planned about it and I got a land. Okay, so the land was for lease. Okay, for some years I had to pay some money. The land is for lease, so I paid. Then it comes to the fencing. Okay, now I use some sort of fencing wires to round the land. Okay, now in this video I'll just be putting you through the basic step I took. Okay, so don't expect videos of the goat farm or pictures of it yet, because that will be in the next follow-up video of this series. So I fenced the land and it got to the stocking stage. Now if you want to start a goat farm, first thing I will advise you to do, okay, is plan how much goats you want to rear. Okay, plan the number of goats you want to rear first. That is the first mistake I did. So once you plan the number of goats you want to rear, and how do you plan it? Okay, because you don't know how much you are going to make those goats in the market, then the best thing I will advise you to do is go to the market and inquire about a supplier. Okay, if you get a good and reliable supplier, then you know how much, okay, you know average amount this goat cost. Once you know the average amount, you will know how to calculate the amount you have with you. Okay, that will determine the amount you want to start with. Okay, now it will be very bad if you have like 2 million and you want to buy goats of 2 million naira worth. Okay, for a start, if you are not skilled at it and you don't have anyone that is very skilled at it to look after it, it might not go the way you actually plan it. Okay, it might not go that way. So you have to be very careful if you are going into goat farm. So once you go to market and you meet suppliers and they give you the average amount of cost of goats, okay, so you can do your calculation and know how much you want to bring in. Okay, I didn't do this calculation right from time, so I only got the land first. Okay, I fenced it, about 2 acres of land. Okay, now the type of fence I use is just wire fencing. Okay, it's not what's it called, cement block fencing. I just use wire fencing. Okay, and that also gave me problem along the way, because those goats, they are very good at escaping. Trust me, they are very good at escaping. So oftentimes I just see them outside the cage, okay, outside their pen, and it always baffles me how they actually find their way outside the pen with those sort of rough wires. Okay, now they stand all this kind of hard weather and all of that, so they are able to penetrate the wire and find their way out. So you must be very considerate. Okay, you put into consideration the type of fencing you want to do. Now the wire fencing is not bad, just that the ending of the wire fence to the floor, okay, it must be very well sealed to the floor, so that those goats will not find their way of escaping, because they are escape master. Okay, they will try all their possible best, okay, even impossible best, to escape. Okay, once they see any green leaf growing outside their pen, they would like to visit it and have a taste. Okay, you know, they are browsers, so they like doing that a lot. That is that on the housing. Okay, so on the species of goats you want to rear is very important as well. Now one of the most exotic local species is the West African dwarf. Okay, that is very expensive to get. Trust me, we've been looking all around. Just in case you are watching this video and you know anyone that can supply local West African dwarf species, I'm very much interested. Okay, you can just contact me and I'll appreciate it, or just drop the link just in case anyone wants to buy. Okay, so that will be that on the local breed. It is very hard to get, and you must actually get a supplier. That's why I talk of supplier in the beginning. You must get a supplier, so it will make your work actually easier for you to carry out. Okay, so that is first on the supplier. Then if you want to get that of the Hausa breed, okay, maybe Meradi red or Bonu red or this light, okay, because that is actually what I went for, because I find it way too difficult to get the West African dwarf. So I had to travel on January 4th all the way to Kaduna. That's a long journey. That is a long journey Trust me. So I traveled all the way to Kaduna, get some breed of that. Now the transportation also, that you must put everything, the logistics and everything into book. Okay, you must go over it countless times to make sure that this is book perfect. Okay, it might not be practical perfect, but to some point it should be book perfect, so that if there's going to be any huge change, then it won't be much. Okay, it's not going to be drastic or affect your plans too much. Okay, that is very, very important as well. So once you stock them, the feeding is also vital. Trust me, goats eat a lot. Okay, they are not heavy feeders like cow, but they like eating a lot. Okay, so every time they want to browse, they want to eat here and there. And trust me, on the acres of land, about 20 goats finish all the grasses on there. Okay, now if you are watching this video today or any other day, check the date of this video. I went to the goat farm in the morning. Okay, I'm shooting this video in the night, so I went to the goat farm in the morning and they finished all the food. Okay, all the grasses on the 2 acres of land. Now we start buying them supplement. Okay, we start buying them food, and that is making them more aggressive, because any little hunger on them, they are going to be aggressive and start fighting each other whenever they see food, and it's not too good for your farm. Now, to answer your question, if goat farm is profitable, yes, it is profitable, because goat is very hardy, they don't fall sick like that, and they reproduce in tutu. And come to think of it, their pregnancy period or gestation period is 5 months. Okay, 5 months, and they are going to give birth. So it's likely they give birth to 1 or 2. Okay, that is very rampant. Okay, now 2 is more common, and 1 or 3 is like rare occasion before they give birth to stuff like that. So that is that on goat farm. It's very profitable, but first you have to consider where you want to rear them. Okay, who would be your supplier? It's very important. Okay, you have a supplier that will supply you in good quantity. I have your land. Do a very good fencing so they will not start escaping. I'm stressing this because I know the stress I'm passing through right now trying to cater for my goats. Okay, do a good fence for them, then have a vet doctor that will look after them and treat them. Okay, because when you travel them over long distance, it is possible that they are going to fall sick, and a good vet doctor must turn up whichever time the need arises, so they can help you to treat them and cure whichever shortcoming in their health that they are facing. Okay, so that is all you have to do for now. Okay, so just to list the step and recap once again, first is have a supplier. Okay, once you know the breed you want, have a good supplier for it, so that you're not going to stress and look for it all the way to Kaduna or Kano the way I went earlier this year. Okay, so have a good supplier, then get your land, do the fencing very well, then plan on the feeding. Okay, plan on the feeding depending on the number of goats. Okay, it's possible that you might be buying feed every week, or you can just buy them in bulk and store them for some time. Okay, plan very well ahead before you go into goat farming. It's very profitable, and there are other forms of farm as well. And in case you are surprised that you're watching this on Sloo Hustle, yes, Sloo Hustle features content that can actually make you money. Okay, it could be online or offline. Okay, so don't be surprised whenever you see us creating videos like this on how to make money through agricultural means and all of that. Okay, it's part of what we are dedicated to doing here on this channel. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.